Your angels want you to know that there is a sacred plan for your life and that you need to trust God and that you need to surrender. So, God does indeed have a plan for your life. But this plan is going to come into fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. So listen, you have been given the incredible gift of free will. And therefore, the thoughts, the deeds, the actions, and the intentions are going out, into the universe. And they're curating the experiences, opportunities, and the energies that are flowing in and out of your life. At this time, you're being encouraged to move into a state of surrender. What does that mean? You're recognizing that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life. You have creative energy. But how these intentions unfold in your life is not up to you. It's not in your hands, but it's in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God feels is for your growth and for your highest good. So know that every experience that you have been through in your life has been a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion. And your angels, they're acknowledging your growth right now. If you're trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance for you is to back down and trust in the greater good. Trust in God. Because often when something isn't happening for us, we get frustrated. That's only because it's not happening in the way that we wanted it to unfold. So when your ideas or your plans go wrong, trust that God does indeed have a greater plan for you. And that greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of a culmination of all your life's intentions, all your prayers, and all the actions that are washing back towards you with opportunities and experiences. So call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel like you're facing the unknown, but know that you're always guided and protected, so you do have a plan. So you need to trust God. Put your trust in God. Although your faith may be challenged right now, trust God. There is a reason for some of the experiences that you've been through recently. No, there's no coincidence in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to God's plan for your life. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust the process and the path that you're being led down. You will know it is the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and wonders, These are messages to remind you to trust God. There's no such thing as chance. All is well. All is guided. If you feel like you lost an opportunity, or if you feel like you've been shut down, know that this is the work of God and the angels, and it is right for you. It's redirection. Sometimes a door has to be closed so that another one can be open. If you're meant to go through the door, there is nothing that's going to be able to stop you. No man can stop what God has for you. If you're wondering, where do I go from here? Know that when you ask God for a sign, it will show up in the moments that you're on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring for you at this time. and let in the miraculous support from God that you deserve. Also, trust that you're deserving of the good experiences, and God will deliver them to you. And surrender. This is a spiritual practice, and it's not an easy one. And your angels are working on your favor, and their miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. Call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles that you deserve. Take time to realize that in order for you to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over the situation, yes, this one that is now on your mind, and hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies. Okay, that's God and your angels. When you do so, you will allow the angels of light to swoop in, and they will help everything transform. If you're having a hard time letting go of the reins, it's because there's a part of you that's not willing to receive the help or miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to God and let the miracles in. If you're feeling overwhelmed or emotional at this time, your angels want you to know that it's okay to let go. When you open up and release your concerns to God, you open up to support and miracles and only things that God can do. You are a vessel and you contain light. Your concerns are taking up space, and when you release them, you make room for more light. So let them go. This is a time to experience the freedom that you deserve. You don't have to do this alone. God and your angels are ready to help you. Call in your angels and invite them to help you surrender and release anything that could be blocking your experience of miracles in your life. To help them usher positive energy into your life, ask yourself, what do I need to let go of in order to grow? And then take action with it. There's also something here about courage and bravery. So God wants to remind you, you have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is the right thing to do. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. Your angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Your angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good or good enough. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Your angels are here also to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you're feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, the angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and the angels to protect you. If you feel that you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. And trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life. And know also that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is what? Your truth. So that's a very good message from your angels. Hold on, I want to leave these out here so I can take a look at them. Surrender, trust, sacred plan. Courage and bravery. Okay, so what else do you need to know at to this time? What is happening in your life? Sounds like something big. So this person who has a plan, a sacred plan, that may not be unfolding in the way that they thought it was going to be unfold, that needs to surrender, that needs to ask for help from God. What's happening with this person that they need to know? What's going to help them? What's going to help this person the most? What information do they not have that they need to know? Partnership. Unclear path. Alchemy. Transition, change, and shift. The path to plenty, abundance, luxury, and comfort. Good choices. Bad gossip. Between the worlds. Your time is now. Hidden secrets. Okay. Ascension. You're shifting from one reality to a higher vibrational reality. It's time for you to increase. It's time for you to take off. It's time for you to soar to new heights. This may be something that's unexpected. Wonderful things can happen in everything around you, even from some of the most unexpected sources. It may be, it may be over here that people didn't expect you to do this, okay? Because I see here that you're breaking boundaries and that you're erasing all identifications and anything that's fixing you permanently into one mold. You're finding a new way. You're different. You're unique. It's time for you. There's something here like you're well known. You're well known, or you're going to meet somebody that's well known by chance. It looks like somebody, like some kind of enemy, okay? You have some kind of enemy. There's some people that are gossiping behind your back, okay? So be careful with your actions right now. These people are trying to, either these people are very superficial. These people are very superficial. Okay, they may be making decisions or talking about you without having all the facts. Or they're very sly. Yeah, there's something here that's shifting. Okay. So you may have like a question about your path. Or Your path is leading you to a way that you may not have considered. But it says you are at the right place and you are at the right time to do what it is that you're meant to do. So get ready and act now. Just take it step by step, okay? Just take it step by step. It says you can expect a positive outcome. You are in alignment. So it's like right now you're at a critical stage between the old life and the new life. Your old life is slowly dying, okay, so that a new one can be born. This is a very critical stage for you. It says that you have a significant relationship that is assisting you in expanding your growth. This is a collaboration to support you. Or it may literally mean that you have support, okay? Because your angels and God are supporting you. Okay, this is like a partnership. Where are you going to? Okay, where are you going to? You're going to the path of plenty. You will get what it is that you need in life. You will be given more than enough. This is abundance, luxury, and comfort. An unexpected encounter will slowly alter the course of your life. Keep an open mind. So you're about to have some kind of surprise. You're going to meet somebody. This is somebody who knows you or somebody who has I don't know. It's somebody either who has a very good reputation and image or who's well known or talked about very well. This is going to come on very unexpectedly and unconsidered. And it's because you're ascending. Okay, you're ascending from a lower vibrational reality to a higher vibrational reality. And this is going to help you to take off. It's interesting. That's very interesting. Somebody's trying to do some kind of witchcraft on you by talking bad about you. Yeah, you have some kind of enemy over here. They're not going to be able to keep you back, though. They're not going to be able to keep you down. This person over here, this enemy that you have, like I said, they're unseen, they're sly, or like I said, they're very superficial. They have superficial appearances, okay? They're not who they appear to be. And this person knows some kind of secrets. It still says that, whoever this is, they're not going to be able to keep you back. Okay? Because there's important doors that are opening for you that are going to make you very happy. There is a blessing on its way to you. You are different, you are unique, and you are meant to break molds. You are meant to erase all identifications of anything which fix you permanently into one mold. Yes, you are ascending. You are shifting into a higher vibrational reality. Your creativity is endless and you have the power, you have creative power, okay, to create the life that you want. But remember, it's not gonna go like exactly the way that you envision it going, okay? Because basically, this is a co-creation, okay, between you and God. The creative power that you hold within yourself is far greater than what it is that you realize. It says, keep doing what you're doing. Your goodwill will come back to you tenfold. Okay, if you're generous, you're going to have some kind of a windfall. There's going to be some kind of a trade off. And I feel like this is going to be like, for all the generosity, okay? If this is going to lead to, the trade-off is your happiness. This generosity that's coming to you, this gift, it's happiness, fulfillment, and joy. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you're not meant to be on the sidelines. It says, even if you feel like there's not much happening, okay, you're building the groundwork. You've come very far in this journey. Keep going. You're almost there. You're so close. You're going to leave your comfort zone. You're meant to communicate. You got to stand up for what you believe in. Yeah, you have divine vision. Okay. So, this is like the planning phase for you, okay? You have come so far. Yeah, you may not feel like, well, I don't feel like there's much happening over here. Or maybe you're unsure. Wait, now, is this path that I'm on, like, is it leading me to something great? It is. It is leading you to something great. You have come very far in this journey, okay? And very soon you're going to see what it is that you have accomplished. Yeah. You're not meant to be on the sidelines. Okay? You are important. See, center stage, you're not meant to be on the sidelines. Let your wishes and dreams take center stage. Okay, you're important. People are going to be paying you attention. You're meant to have fame, okay? Okay, so you need to commit to this next stage in your life. This is some promise that's being fulfilled for you in some way, shape, or form. But this is going to take your determination. Like, you have to be all in. Yeah. It's time for you to make, like, new connections. You know how you have, like, these negative influences in your life? Yeah, you gotta let them go. Okay, because these people, they're just trying to keep you back. It's time for you to make new connections. Okay, so God is sending you some beneficial alliances your way. I feel like this is this unexpected encounter, right? This could literally be somebody famous, somebody very well known who has a very good reputation. Okay, it's going to help you ascend, rise higher. Maybe it's somebody who's going to help you, right? Because it was talking about like a partnership. So if somebody's not helping you now, somebody's coming in to help you. God is sending them. You have a fresh new start in your life. Okay, this new chapter in your life is going to require for you to take a leap of faith. Okay, for you to have complete trust in God and the process, okay, that He's taking you on. Yeah, you have to leave your comfort zone. That's not funny, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's not funny. Growth is hard. I'm sorry. Uh, it's not easy leaving your comfort zone. I know. Okay. You're going to the next level, okay? And you have to leave your comfort zone because this is leading for you to have accelerated growth and change. Yeah. Be open to receiving communication. I feel like, it says that you have the divine vision. I don't know. You may be getting communication, okay, from God or from the spiritual realm. Okay, you need to be open to receiving messages from whichever way. You know, God sends us messages in all kinds of ways, right? Especially like those things that we see like, well, that's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, okay? It's also important for you to communicate clearly and honestly, right? You have to have the courage to stand up for what you believe in because this is going to bring great blessings in your life. This is power, respect, and wealth. And it says that you do indeed have the divine vision. Okay, you need to get out of your own way. Discard, okay, the projected outcomes or how you feel like this is going to play out, okay? And you need to allow yourself to see beyond. And it's very important for you to develop, work on, or maintain a positive focus. And also to look deeper, okay? Because for you to look deeper, okay, because you may have, it looks like you have some people in your life who are very sneaky and sly. They're very superficial. What you see on the outside is not what's on the inside. And these people, they're talking trash about you, okay? They're not your friends. Yeah, it just says keep the momentum going. Whether you take big steps or whether you take little steps, okay? Keep pushing for what you want. Just charge ahead. Okie dokie. What else? What else do you need to know at this time? What is happening here with you? So you're meant to be in a position of power. You're rising up. There's some kind of people in your life that are talking shit. They're very superficial. You need to get rid of these people, okay? These people are getting karma. Yeah, these people are judging you. These people are getting what it is that they deserve. They're receiving divine justice. They're receiving consequences because these people are judging you. They're condemning you, okay? Or they're unwilling to forgive you. But these people over here, like, I feel like they're being taught, okay? Like, don't judge other people. Why not? Because then God's going to judge you. Don't be condemning other people so that you're not condemned, and forgive other people so that God will also forgive you. See, here you are. You're the hermit. You have the ability to detach, understand, discover, okay? And you are receiving guidance. It's also important for you, okay? Don't see evil. Like, don't be around people who are doing evil or who are talking evil things Okay? And you are not supposed to speak evil or do evil. Like, you just can't be around it. There's things, spontaneous things that are happening in your life. Okay, it's just like, just go with the flow. Okay, don't resist it because it's going to create sorrow in your life. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that's going to help you? It says basically that this is like communicate. You have a lot of creative energy. Okay, you have a lot of creative energy whenever you speak. This is something that you do every day. Okay, this could be like educate, communicate. But it has to be from your core being. And you have to be conscious of who you are, okay, and how you express yourself. Because it says, yeah, like you have a lot of creative energy. Be careful what you say. You do have divine assistance. Okay, this is in the house of your physical and material possessions. You know, heaven is not reached by one single bound. Okay, you're going step by step. You're building the ladder to rise up higher and higher. Okay, from one lower timeline to a higher timeline to a higher timeline. You're ascending. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And you do have supernatural forces, angelic help, divine assistance that is helping you with this. And this might be in this might have something to do with kids. Okay, the 5th house is the house of children. This is also the house of self-expression. It may be like, maybe saying something like, since this is the house of self-expression, when you express, when you speak, okay, the angels move. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you know that the inner truth, okay, if you detach, you will understand that God favors you, but the devil's coming after you. Okay? You understand? And it has something to do with either with your children or how you express yourself. That's why it says, like, you need to be conscious of who it is that you are and how much power you have, the sun. Literally, you're like a fucking powerhouse, okay? And this communication, you have a lot of creative energy. God is helping you. Like, even if you're having a dark time, like even if you're in the valley, don't fear evil. Okay, God is with you. And also, it's like maintain. Don't forget about your self-worth. Yeah, and you're getting help over here in your house of material and physical possessions, your finances, your self-worth, and anything that you deem as valuable in your life. Tell me about the sun. Tell me about the sun. Tell me about the sun, your identity. You're not meant to be like everybody else. Other people can't compete with you because they just flat out don't compare. You need to know who it is that you are. There's also something here about maintain your heart joyful. Because I see here like you feel like you're losing things, okay? But it says like remember that you're a tree that's planted deep in the ground, okay? If you lose some leaves, it's okay. Like they're gonna come back. There's something here about like don't worry about everybody else, especially like these monkeys over here in your life. They're like, it's like a circus. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, don't worry. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be mean to these people, okay? But you know, like, oh gosh, these people in your life, that they're like a circus, right? They're like a circus of drama, or they do stupid shit. Quit focusing on these people, okay, and focus on yourself. Just eat some popcorn. Love, compassion, and kindness. That's who you are. That should be your attitude and your temperament. That should be your personal identity. That should be your physical appearance. That should be your attitude. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That should be your attitude. Love, compassion, kindness. Okay? From your heart. Loving. That should be your personal identity, your physical appearance, your attitude, your temperament, your attitude to new situations. It says you just keep moving forward. Okay? It says that the Archangel Gabriel, God's messenger angels, he's the one that's delivering news to you. Okay? Whenever you get some kind of synchronicity or some kind of news, some way, somehow, you overhear a conversation, he's warding off the evil forces. Okay, he's sending messages, okay, to key figures that are in your life. So I don't know, like, I don't know if this means that okay. See, here it is again about the communication, okay? And then the creation and the growth. There's something here about I don't know if you're going to be an authority figure, okay, who communicates, okay, or you're going to influence how people think. Okay, so that they can grow or that they can create a better life for themselves. Or if this is saying that, you know how God was saying he's going to send you somebody. There may be somebody, okay, who has a very good reputation or is of like a high social status or some kind of authority figure that's going to communicate with you or that's going to influence the way that you think, okay, and this is going to create growth inside of you. Or you already have somebody like this in your life. Okay. else do you need to know right now? What else do you need to know right now that's going to help you keep going? You have so much potential. Yeah, creative alignment, intuition, trust yourself. Yeah, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey, and God is letting you know that He sees you, and all the persistence is paying off. God is acknowledging you. You do indeed have limitless potential. The chance for you to reach your highest self, or your highest potential in human form, is here. Your perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much. So this guidance is to show you, like, you are exactly where you need to be. You have a very creative connection that you feel with God. Okay, He whispers to you in this creative connection. Allow yourself to express the beauty that is inside of you, that God has put inside of you, and connect to the love that is around you. This creativity that you have, this creative power, is your birthright. Your progress, here it is again. Your progress is being recognized. Okay, God, the angels, the heavenly realms, they're recognizing you. That's why they're saying keep going. Okay, alignment is within your reach. Stay the course. Feel God working through you. Your gifts are recognized, and trust in yourself. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you're on. Yeah. Okie dokie. What else do you need to know right now? Yeah, there you are. The Magician. Yeah. Yep. Okay. You are a beacon. You are a beacon of light. Yes, this is you. Okay. Why have you been through such a hard time? Because you're meant to be a beacon. You're here to inspire other people and guide them through their own dark times so they can step into the light. You're literally meant to be a speaker, a teacher, a therapist, a clergy person. Those are just some examples. It says, yes, you are the magician. Okay, so you need to be. You are the magician, so you do have to be careful of what it is, of how you speak. Okay, either about yourself, to yourself, or what you speak into reality. You are a natural leader. You're able to use personal alchemy. You can innovate. You are here to invent your own life. And yes, you're a free spirit. You're independent. You're not meant to conform to conventional rules. And you're the shapeshifter. You have a special way of changing the way that you present yourself to others so that you can gain their trust and create change. You're amazing at public relations, okay? You're like a therapist, a mediator. Because you're able to create passionate connections and intimate, meaningful relationships. You're also like a researcher, an analyst, right? You're able to do detailed research to uncover connections, discover solutions. And you're a counselor. You're meant to give personal, social, or psychological advice to help other people resolve their issues. And it's also talking about you have the ability to create your own destiny. Right? Because you are the magician. Just remember that it's not going to go exactly the way. You're co-creating your reality with God. Okay? So you can create your own destiny. You're like a weaver. And you can guide also the future of others. You're a seer, a guide, an advisor, a counselor. You are meant to give assistance to others. Okay, listen to them with an open heart. You're like a helper, a supporter. And this may be something that you're very devoted to. This involves religion, spirituality. Yeah, you're very devoted. You passionately support spiritual, creative, and physical pursuits. This could be the arts, this could be music, this could be sports, religion, spirituality. I kind of feel like you're meant to give assistance to others and listen to them in regard to this. And to guide them, okay, to create to their own destinies. Yeah, this is who you are. You're going to help others to access their own ancestor wisdom so they can create to their own story. See, this is a shaman, a spiritual teacher. You are a divine child. Ever since you were a child, okay, you have succeeded against all odds. And you have the ability to awaken the creative potential of others. And you're also like love being in the spotlight, right? Entertaining, influencing others. Yeah, this is your power, okay? Connect with your power. Connect with your power of influencing others, inspiring others, guiding others, okay? Use your natural talents, okay, of being the shapeshifter where you change yourself to gain trust with other people by creating meaningful relationships, doing research, discovering solutions, and giving personal, social, or psychological advice, okay, that may be of the spiritual support or religious support. That's just what it says. You're meant to listen to them and to help them to be able to create their own destiny. Because really, you are the magician. Okay? You know all about this. And you're an empath. You're an empath. You're an earth angel. You bring love and healing to others. This is you. Okay. Is there anything that you need to be watching out for? Is there anything that you need to be watching out for? Then when I put this to an end, protection. Reflect on the knowledge and protection that you have. You know the truth. You're receiving guidance. You're ending some kind of a phase. It's almost like maybe you were going on the wrong path, or maybe you were focused on unnecessary things in your life. So you're like at a turning point in your life, or this could be like, God closed the doors for you to redirect you so that you could have a turning point. But this is like a new beginning where you can make your dreams manifest, where you can have good fortune, happy ending, all your wish fulfillment. Okay, that's the rainbow. Find inner peace. I don't know if you feel overwhelmed. Okay, I don't know if you feel angry because you've been blocked of where you thought that you were supposed to go. Or, maybe you feel like things are out of control. It says basically that you will be successful after this struggle. So find the inner peace within you. You have awareness, okay? You have awareness of where you're going, or where God is leading you. Yeah, where is God leading you? Material wealth, success, spiritual enlightenment, self-love. There was something over here that was chaining you down, okay? You have to break free from these toxic people. You have to break free from these toxic habits, okay? God had to redirect you, okay? Because you were being chained over here by something very harmful. This was bringing you bad luck. This was bringing you tough times. Okay, this was bringing you depression and darkness in your life. Yeah, it was bringing you nothing but personal setbacks, conflicts, and dissatisfaction. Like God's trying to bring you wealth and success. Okay? Yeah, he closed the door over here. Yeah. You learned some kind of harsh lessons over here, okay? Because these toxic people over here are toxic habits. This chain, okay, these people were blocking your progress to where God wants to take you with, which is wealth and success, okay? Are you finding your gifts? These people this was a bad relationships, okay? Like, they were jealous of you, or they were bringing disappointments in your life, or increasing your anxiety. I mean, it was bringing you nothing but mental suffering, physical pain, anguish and distress and disappointments. I mean, this was a sinful lifestyle, is what it's saying. Yeah, because you or these people, okay, were not being entirely truthful. Okay, they're focused on superficial shit and gossip. It says literally that you're being protected from this. Don't hold on to the shit that hurts you, okay? And think before you act. I mean, these people are offensive, impulsive, or reckless. It says you're being protected from this, or you're being brought the truth, or you need to reflect about this. Yeah. Build something positive in your life, okay? Break things down into smaller steps. You're meant to build something positive in your life. It involves finding solutions to difficult problems, okay? And you should break things down into smaller steps. God needed to get your attention so that you could sort truth from fiction, so that you could restore yourself. He's trying to protect you. If your heart is broken, it will be healed. You need to balance yourself. Yeah, this people in your life, you guys don't see eye to eye. Okay, they're toxic. They're surface level. Not only that, but then they talk shit about you. Okay? Or they have a bad reputation. Yeah, it says, look, be proud of yourself for you sticking to your chosen path. You have a very important role that's coming up. You're meant to be a mentor to others. Yes, you have been the victim of rumors and gossip, okay? There's some damage control that's being done here by your angels and God. Like, it's time for you to show your true potential. You're so charismatic and relatable. And you know this, okay? You know, or you need to become aware that you are on the right path. Alright, guys. Well, that was your message for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm walking on sunshine. I keep hearing that song. These are affirmations to get you through your day. Yes, and you can buy this on my Shopify if you need a message. So what is the message for you today? This is the sunshine in a jar. Because somebody here is going through it, right? Okay, what messages does God and your angels have for you today for you to be able to feel lighter, have a more positive outcome, and not worry about those doors that are being closed for you because it wasn't good for you? The world feels lighter when you do what lights you up. That's true. You're allowed to exist exactly as you are without performing happiness. Every step you take is moving you towards success. Yeah, shine up unapologetically. Because guess what? You are the main event. Yes, that's you. That's what I'm talking about. You're not meant to be in the sidelines. You're meant to shine. Yeah, embrace change and ride the waves of life. Yes, say, I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Yeah, take control of your thoughts and your emotions, because remember, you're the magician. You have a lot of creative energy. I'm in no rush. I trust that everything is unfolding in its And it's perfectly in its own time when God wants it to unfold for me. This is true. One more. You're still becoming. Okay, even when it feels like you're standing still, you're still becoming. This is like, give yourself some grace. Okay, you're climbing up the ladder. Okay, going step by step. You're gonna get there. Just keep going. All right, bye-bye.